Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, I'm getting some really interesting messages for the collective today. A few times today, but just about a half an hour ago, I heard, let's wait until we're married. And let's go to Paris for our honeymoon. So that's messages for somebody out there. Really clear sentences, those downloads. So many blessings, but let's get into what we need to see for the collective right now. What's coming up that neither counterpart sees? I'm going to get the masculine and the feminine energies as it relates to the central column here, but what's coming up? Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for the beautiful collective that joins me here? What are the next round of thoughts about the connection for each, about each other? What's going to be opening up on the heart space, emotions, feelings for the counterpart? What are each going to be looking at manifesting? What are the next cycles bringing in for manifestation, action in the material realm? I mean, we could get it in the energetic realm, but let's set that intention for material realm occurrences. What is the biggest challenge at this time for each counterpart from their side of the energy? What is the solution for each? And where are the energies trending for each? All right, conscious mind for the connection. Okay, not quite single. So both counterparts are feeling like they're not, maybe in a formal relationship and not truly complete, and not in the sense that we're looking for a codependency to complete us because we don't know ourselves, but life just isn't quite as vibrant as it would be. There's just a knowing. If you know, you know. Let's see how the masculines are experiencing this aspect of the connection, being connected without, being connected, committed without being committed. Oh, Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. I heard dun, 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 dun. Oh, wow. Because the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, Four of Wands is the wedding card. So this is identifying, stepping out of their comfort zone, but seeing you as that soul spark they recognize. Then, keeping brave, opening to the possibility despite all odds. Like, these connections tend to have a little bit of funk or weirdness or untraditional, non-traditional aspects to them. This is the open-mindedness that allows for what is there to be celebrated rather than, fall short by projecting our limited view of what we think is possible. This is about opening that energy up and allowing for even better to come in. So yeah, there is this progression that they see in this connection that's kind of giving them some confidence. What about the feminines about this connection? Yeah, exactly. They're surrendering, letting go of the fear, becoming receptive to better than they could have imagined. This is better. So the Nine of the Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, that's like the progression of the Two to the Three. So yeah, the feminines are enjoying the ride, here for the ride, willing to let it delight them. It's continuing to delight the feminines. When pigs fly, there's a little piggy flying there. So the feminines are, they'd believe anything at this point that is true. Instead of pinch me, I'm dreaming, is this too good to be true? Those kind of things. It's now, no, nothing is impossible kind of energy. And it's exceeding the feminines' expectations. Likewise, the masculine's expectations are opening and being exceeded. And that's because neither counterpart has met anyone like this before. It's the things The stuff dreams are made of, I just heard. What can we see for the conscious mind for each other? Ooh, yeah, there's a victory here. Sometimes the Five of Swords can be like cutting corners, playing dirty, taking shortcuts, yeah. But in this one, there's this truth held up against any naysayers. Like, nobody can tell anybody else how to live their life. And this person has found that truth. This person is proclaiming, hey, I get to live my life, to all these bystanders, standers, or people that aren't in each counterpart's shoes. The two shall be left standing. They're not at odds. They're like, the truth is, this person is on my team. This person is such a match for me. Yeah. So there's like a validation of that. How are the masculines experiencing this? Wow, again, the Two of Wands. Like, this is a twin flame card. So I think a lot of these masculines are learning what twin flames are, or that level of energetics. So if they don't know what twin flames are, they just feel this synergy. They feel a harmony with you, divine feminines. They feel an alignment, whatever paradigm they try to express it in, two bees in a pod, soulmates, whatever they're going to express it in, they feel like the only explanation for the connection they share with you is because you are a match. No matter how they try to skin the cat, that's what they keep coming back to. Pardon me, that's such a horrible saying, but it keeps coming through. It's a sign for somebody. Forgive me, I don't usually talk like that, but that's what the masculines are seeing. Like, no matter what they do, it's grounding, it's becoming more real. And, you know, this justice is on the table. They feel like there's a progression before, you know, marriage. It feels like it's happening. It's like, pinch me. Is this really happening? Is it really going towards this? Like, when it's sufficiently grounded, another message is they're starting to plan the wedding. Like, it is literally grounding in victory. And now they're starting to see that against all rational odds, this could be marriage material. This could be life partnership. I just heard, I used to think, why would they want someone like me? And now they're starting to see that it's like, the more they get to know you, the more they understand that you are so aligned with each other. What about the feminines? Doing the inner work. Wow, 7 to the 8. There are so many, like, I'm keep hearing dun 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 dun. It's like this progression towards this, I'm gonna say it again, possible legal marriages, if that resonates. Ceremonies, hand fasting, whatever it is, there seems to be this doing the preparation, not being in waiting energy, but allowing this to sink in, allowing the new way of looking at this connection as viable in the physical to really be accepted, received, calling it in. The feminines are being called in by it. It's like the feminines are feeling the legitimacy of this. Everybody's kind of sensing this energy of deepening is what I'm getting. What about the heart space for the connection? Look at that card. It says 1,000 words. That's a twin flame caduceus. This is, you know, well, you know. There's the cat that didn't get skinned. Woo, yay. But yeah, on the heart space, there is an affinity here that's unparalleled, unmatched, except by each other. What are the masculines experiencing here? Yeah, they're not talking about it, but they see you as their person. Here's the 9 of Pentacles, the not single. They don't think of themselves as single. They feel like they've chosen you, feminines. On their heart space, you're their one. They have no doubts. No doubts. They're all in. So they haven't told you this yet. Many of you have not ever been told I love you by this person, because they're not going to say that until there's no going back, until they mean it. I think also this is that waiting till marriage to consummate as well. It's like truly making the, union sacred, I just heard. So these masculines have been masterfully holding out for justified, warranted, sacred connection. Oh, you guys, you masculines, they know what's up, feminines. And if you look back at some of the times, divine feminines, that you wanted to rush in, if there was a hesitancy or a questioning or a nervousness in your energy in those times in the past, please take heed that look how far you've come from since then, and how rocky or how much further you still had to go in those times when you thought it was, imminent or you were ready. Look at how much deeper, more profound, more sure, more healed, more whole you've become since those times. And look at how the masculines regulate this and protect it and allow it to develop authentically and empower the feminines to come into their own. What about the feminines? Knight of Cups and Seven of Swords. So, interesting. So some feminines are understanding that while they really love you, masculines, they've got their own cup. They're drinking from their own cup. This is passion projects, finding their own abundance, coming into their own energy, doing the things they love, seeing them freeing themselves from certain karmic situations and contracts. They've got strategy and they're self-focused. They're realizing that loving themselves is where it's at. Because this night isn't focused onto the masculines in this reading. It is focused out into life. Feminines loving themselves and showing up in that level. I heard bossing up into permission to be fully themselves without fear into the world. This love is backing that. Because if I'm connected with someone like you, they're saying masculines, then they can do anything. They've got life by the horns, I just heard. These feminines know what's up and they love you, masculines. What can we see for the heart space for each other? Okay, so we do have the Justice. So this is a justified, balanced connection. This is coming in for everybody. Look at this on the heart space, you guys. What is that? Love and marriage, love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. I never sing. I don't even remember the last time I heard that song. It's like good old-fashioned love and marriage here, you guys. So yeah, on the heart space, both are deeming this justified. So heartwarming, right? Just take a minute and feel the warmth in the heart for these connections. What can we see for the masculines with that? Knight of Wands and Temperance. So they're tempering. I heard abstinence, celibacy, tempering passions, tempering lust. Oh, I just heard some are giving up pornography. Some are abstaining from player ways. Some are not, keeping numbers for booty calls in their phones anymore. Some are getting off social media. Some are ending old relationships that were just for sex. Like the masculines are leaving behind the temptations. They're no longer temptations because their healing is coming in. And that goes hand in hand with monogamy because they're refining. This is the refining fire that's causing them to come into the impeccable knowledge of self, because this connection is justified, because this connection means so much to them, because this connection is like winning the lottery, to find a divine feminine that loves them so much that they're so attracted to. Nothing else matters. It's like, if anything, the disbelief that their unhealed aspects kept there was what, kept them feeling jaded or feeling like they weren't going to find a match. And boy, have they ever found their match. And so this healing is continuing to go deep in them, where they are letting go of any kind of instant gratification, any guilt, shame cycles with, sexuality, passion, coping mechanisms, things that were not to the level and depth of this love are being released by the masculines. I'm hearing pornography again, so that's awesome. What can we see for the feminines with this Justice on the heart? Okay, they're curious and they're in hermit mode about what feminines, what you are being led to do next. This is where we look at the destined path. We're open, we're curious. This is where we're like, show me what is the most fun, high frequency thing that I can focus on that's going to keep me on this high timeline that, you know, you've arrived on this justified high timeline where your union is secure, feminines. Like if you're watching this video, your union is secured and it goes hand in hand with your destiny. You being curious about how you can take on the world with your contribution, with your gifts, your talents, your claim to contribution. I wanted to say fame, but I do not want to lower it and make it sound like it's a shallow pursuit. This is like a playful, open, anything's possible kind of energy. This love is really hand in hand with unlimited potential and unlimited fidelity and infinite connection, monogamy, justified. Like these are going to go deep. These are the love of a lifetime that are so, I'm hearing infallible because there's love, because it's known, because it's embodied, because it's two masters that know themselves and know they love this person. What is it that the counterparts are wanting to manifest? Progress. So there is children and karmic partners, or, you know, safe harbor. The masculines may be bringing the feminine and children to safe harbor, or, you know, working on passion projects, helping out with certain things. This Four of Swords is an integration. It's also the healing after third-party situations. So taking full accountability, being able to now invest with the feminine because there's no longer indecision about what timeline they should find success on. The two shall be left standing. We got that message already. So where are the masculines at with manifestations right now? I heard your wish is my command. Like telepathically, they're feeling into ready, willing, and able to manifest. The Magician, like they are ready to manifest what is going to be the shared delight in this connection. It's like they're waiting for opportunities to show you how much they love you, what they're made of, what they're capable of, to be creative. It's like they're just waiting for the opportunity to delight. They're not doing anything right now unless they feel it in their bones, in their heart and soul, in their gut instinct. Unless that's there, they're not going to take action. And so these discernment masters are just feeling the energy, and they are bringing this progress. You know, they're not manipulative. I'm hearing for those who are resonating with this reading and are actually at this place, that there may have been some shadow doubts that some of the things the masculines have been doing without your knowledge, maybe in periods of more quiet, not a lot of conversation, that they're not manipulating or playing games, that if you tune into your heart feminines, you'll know that it feels like peace.